Good evening. I read a report in the Mint today that gold imports from India have surged. Last year, because of the pandemic, India imported only 350 tons of gold, and was most the government was very happy, thinking that India has beaten the gold craze, and the gold this drop in imported gold would be permanent. But from 5th November till today, Mint assumes that we have done 2.5 million weddings, a million being 10 lakhs. So India has conducted 25 lakh weddings between 5th of November and 15th of December. In these 45 days, there has been huge celebration and pent-up demand. Many of the five-star hotels have been completely filled up because of wedding season, and because of COVID restrictions the entire hotels have been booked, and the wedding groups are spending time together. In such a situation, the gold demand has spiked. Jewelers who were hammered for the last 2 years due to lack of sales are now laughing all the way to the bank because sales has gone up enormously. India is expected to import 900 million tons of gold this year. That is practically three times the amount of gold we imported last year. There are two reasons for this. One is a lot of weddings got postponed over 2 years, and there has been a total season of weddings where the amount of weddings has been twice the normal. This has meant that more shopping and demand for gold. Also, internationally, gold prices have been stable and towards declining. In fact, Bloomberg says this is the worst month for gold prices. So, declining gold prices also has helped sentiment, and people have bought the yellow metal as prices have declined. As I have explained several times, the decline in yellow prices is primarily because of the strengthening of the US dollar. The US dollar is continuing to strengthen because of the reason that the American inflation has gone through the roof. America's inflation is near now 7%, which is a 40-year high. The last time when we saw such high inflation was the time when Ronald Reagan was in power. We have gone to the first term of Reagan's presidency to see such high inflation. And the Fed has been under enormous pressure to put down this inflation. As a consequence of this, the Fed has announced that it will double the amount of money being withdrawn from the market. The Fed was printing nearly 90 to 120 billion dollars every month to buy government and corporate bonds. It had announced a taper of $15 billion a month, but today it has announced that it will double it and there will be a taper down of $30 billion a month, which means by March 30th will be zero and there will be no more tapering needed. Not only that, the Federal Reserve has said that the prices will increase three times. What do I mean by prices will increase three times? What I meant is cost of credit. Cost of credit in America is today 0% between banks. So, if cost of credit for banks increases, automatically cost of credit for everyone goes up. This would mean a higher interest cost and stronger dollar because dollars would be attracted back to the parent market. When dollar starts to leave shores of developing nations like India and China, what it quickly means is that there will be a fall in the price of rupee and a rise in inflation. This is already playing out in China and Turkey and Pakistan and is expected to come to India. But luckily, the Indian Reserve Banks have been very smart and have accumulated more than $600 billion of forex reserves. So, next 12 months of our imports is covered and we don't have to worry about forex. This is one of the reasons why the Indian public is largely ignorant of the crisis in the economy. But all good things must come to an end because most of India's incoming dollars have come by foreign direct investments and FPI sales, portfolio investment sales, and cryptocurrency has taken a big root. There is very clearly a situation where we are going to have a weak dollar and a strong economy. The government will have to make sure that the dollar does neither goes up too much nor falls too much, as it wants to protect domestic industry. As the dollar increases in value and the rupee continues to fall, you will soon find that Indian software exports will become very cheap and more competitive, and there will be pressure of more Americans wanting to go to US to offer these services. Meanwhile, the Indian government has failed to regulate the cryptocurrencies. It originally promised that there will be legislation introduced in this session of parliament. Yesterday, reports in Economic Times said that the government has got developed a chicken feet and does not want to discuss the bill at this time. The more the government delays, will create more instability in the market, as most of these cryptocurrencies require investments in dollar from Indians, and more dollars will get sucked out of India. This will put more pressure on the Indian rupee. All said and done, the price of gold, even if it falls in terms of dollars, will not fall to an equivalent amount in rupees, though there may be a decline. There will be a decline. This is a short term phenomena because by the time America increases its rates to 2 to 2.5%, there will be a sharp recession in America, because this recession will be carried out by the American Central Bank to rein in inflation. To cut this recession, the American Central Bank will have no option but to ease, and gold will continue its trend of increasing in price. So, we should use this intermediate opportunity to accumulate enough gold. The moment the next crisis comes, the Federal Reserve will be forced to cut interest rates and the value of gold will go up. So it makes sense, as the gold prices decline over the next 12 months, for people like you and me to go out and buy gold if you don't have the exact 400 grams. Thank you for watching. Be rich. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification. नमस्कार, मेरा नाम आनंद श्रीनिवासन है और मैं एक पर्सनल फाइनेंस कंसल्टेंट हूँ। मैं 2 YouTube चैनल चलाता हूँ पर्सनल फाइनेंस के बारे में। एक मनी पेज तमिल में है। मेरे बहुत से दोस्त बोले कि मैं हिंदी में एक चैनल शुरू करूं, तो मैंने एक पैसा बोलता है नाम का एक हिंदी चैनल शुरू किया है। मैं पर्सनल निवेश के बारे में ही बात करूंगा। आप उसको सब्सक्राइब करें, अपने दोस्तों को शेयर करें। अगर आप हिंदी नहीं जानते हैं तो पैसा करें। जो आपके दोस्त हिंदी जानते हैं उनको सब्सक्राइब करने के लिए आग्रह करें। धन्यवाद। नमस्कार।